guys, Sam and Evan here, and we are live in Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, where Auburn just pulled out another road win, a 26-10 win over Texas A&M, and honestly probably their most complete performance of the year. They held A&M to just over 300 yards, by far the lowest of the season and the lowest actually since the LSU game in 2014. The offense racked up over 450 yards, I believe. Jeremy Johnson got the start in place of Sean White, who was injured. He played through it last week against Ole Miss. Couldn't practice at all this week. Jeremy found out he was going to be starting on Thursday. And he came in, took the first snap, took every snap since. I think he finished 13 for 17 for about 150 yards and a touchdown. He played like a completely different person than the one we saw in the first 3 games of the season. And the defense, on the other hand, did fantastically as well.
Yeah, it was, Malzahn said it after the game, it was really their only complete performance of the year. He felt like you said, Jeremy Johnson, we had not seen a performance like that out of him. He was noticeably more emotional tonight. He was really fired up. I think he was ready for this opportunity to get another opportunity after, like you said, not performing as well in the first 3 games of the year. And then the defense, I think the energy kind of transferred over to them as well. They really slowed down Kyler Murray, who I think we both thought was going to run wild pretty much in this game. Didn't really do much at all, and Auburn forced him to throw 3 interceptions. And, I really don't think anyone expected that from the defense, but they've talked this whole season about they've continued to work throughout the struggles they've experienced, and we finally saw it pay off tonight. Yeah,
Carl Lawson, who returned last week, was a little bit healthier tonight. He said so himself after the game. And his impact is being felt on this defense. It's pretty apparent to see. As a whole, the defense just looked energized. They looked like they were the ones overpowering A&M the entire game. And I don't think anyone saw this coming, like you said, at all. Like you said, Murray threw 3 picks, and then he actually got injured in the 3rd quarter, the same play that Jeremiah Denson, the freshman cornerback for Auburn, also got injured. He got carted off with what looks like a leg injury. But yeah, Kyler Murray left the game, and then came their 3rd-string quarterback, Jake Hubenecker or something like that. He came in. He wasn't as effective, obviously. Auburn was able to corral him pretty easily, and they were able to escape with a 26-10 win. Anything else really interesting?
Well, yeah, you touched on Jeremiah Denson. That definitely didn't look good. They had to bring the cart out to get him off, and Malzahn said after the game that it didn't look good. So obviously, best wishes to him. As far as the injury goes, hope it's not too severe. But Auburn moves forward to play Georgia next week, and we heard it from several players after the game and from Coach Malzahn that this win kind of changed the outlook a little bit on the season, because now, pending a win over Idaho, Auburn is locked into a bowl game. While we thought they were going to have to play for one against Georgia or Alabama, now they can kind of relax a little bit. Georgia hasn't looked as good at these last few weeks.
Right.
So, Auburn may have a little new life going into the last stretch of the season.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Well, that's all we really got here in Kyle Field. We will talk to you guys next week in Jordan-Hare Stadium after Auburn takes on Georgia. See you.